Hello, everyone. Once again, gold market has followed 100% exactly what we predicted in our analysis video. So I would be very keen on this location, which would be around 4,000. Market should not be, gold should not be getting an acceptance below 4,000. If we get acceptance means it has to sustain, not a drop. It has to sustain. If it sustains below 4,000, what are we going to expect? We are going to expect another shake off. What do you mean by shake off? Shake off is nothing but the accumulated participants when they sustain on a particular level for a longer time, their average order value would be high. So what would they do? They'll just exit very less number of quantities at a faster pace. What would they do? That will get absorb the liquidity below this. So they were able to exit a higher average the position, and they are getting orders below this, which would make their average even little more less. Can happen if the market sustains below 4,000. But for now, what I'm expecting is market to sustain here in this zone and again give a breakout. I am not interested for shorts for today and tomorrow session until unless it finds itself comfortable below 4,000. That's my take on gold. I hope. Now you saw that we were so much focused and we were so much sure about the 4,000 level and why we were focusing on 4,011. Before that, we have to take a look at the longer picture of the high time frame, and then we'll come to the short-term confidence, and then we'll look at the intraday confidence, so that it will be much more clearer to have a confirmation why 4,000 levels were very important. So over the past few days, we were focusing mainly on the completion of the market accumulation. We were figuring out that market accumulation is going to get over and market is getting ready for a positional reversal. That we figured out. And finally, we understood that after the accumulation is over, we even predicted there will be a dip to test the final liquidity below this zone before the reversal. That also we were clear about and we figured it out. And on Friday, we had our positions of positional longs when we got this dip, and I had my positions entered here and we got a good rally. So how did we enter? I had shared the positions also in my previous videos. Please take a look at that. So when the market has given a dip, we clearly understood this is just to take a liquidity and accumulation is getting over because we had the sellers exhaustion. We had figured out the volume of the sellers getting dried out, and we figured out that the accumulation of the buyers are also gradually reducing, which means they are almost in the completion phase of accumulation. With all that, we predicted that the market is ready for reversal. But after this dip, we entered into longs. Now let's take a look at what happened after this. This happened on Friday, and on Monday, if we get clearly what happened on Monday, we will be able to figure out why 4,000 levels were important and how we got this rally as well. So let's take a look. On Friday, when the market has given this dip and market bounced back, whole night it closed sustaining a higher high. After that, what happened? Market opened the gap down, but market was not able to get pushed down to our final accumulation completion rejection low. Market was not able to get pushed on to this level. Why? Because these buyers immediately jumped in and they defended this location. So are these buyers strong? Definitely they are strong because they are the accumulated buyers. Their accumulation phase is done and they are ready to take the market up for a reversal. So they defended this location and they did not want to market to test again this low. Why? Because if the market sellers volume has already exhausted, their accumulation phase is over. Again, if they are letting the market to test their zone below their zone, that might attract a new set of sellers, and they would not risk that. That would be disastrous for them because the accumulation phase of two phases were already over. So they would never let that happen. So we were clear that when the market give a dip, I have again added the position for longs. And the market gave a beautiful buying swing. Here you can see market created a higher high and higher high. And when the market tried to break this resistance level, we saw the sellers getting activated with a selling swing. But are these sellers strong in nature? No, they are not. They are just intraday or weaker sellers. Why? How we can know that? Simply just by looking at the volume itself. This is volume delta indicator, which gives the difference between buyer volume and seller volume for a particular time frame. And so here, when the selling thing has happened, we don't find any bigger seller volume increase or no spike in volume. Nothing we are able to see. And obviously, they will not come in because the accumulation, they are able to figure out that market is going for a reversal. This is just weaker sellers trying to capture some points, nothing else. So now we can clearly understand how these buyers are defending their location. So when after they reacted, when they tried to break the resistance, the sellers reacted. But are they able to even push that market below to the first support zone? They are not even able to do that. See how? Because when the market tried to sell off, we got an immediate V-shaped recovery. And this got confirmed when we got this candle. This was a rejection candle from the support level. With this, we were clear that market is going to go high. And the third confirmation we again got when they tested almost onto the low of the support level with this kind of 4 to 5 back-to-back selling candles of 5 minutes. But how the recovery was? The recovery was again with two big green candles. With that, we can clearly confirm that market is going to go high. So now what all did we discuss? We figured out the accumulation was getting over. Seller volume was getting a reduction. Volume vacuum was happening, and the buyers were defending the support level easily. On top of that, when the resistance was trying to get dropped, we got only weaker seller response. So now it is clear that market would go and test the responsive sellers. And before that itself, market was ready for a positional reversal, and we got this beautiful rally. Now, how this rally has happened? For that, when would a rally happen without a retracement? For that, we just now we explained there was a seller vacuum. What is seller vacuum? Selling volume gradually reducing means there are no more positional stronger sellers present in the market. Means what? There will not be any valuable resistance on the way. So even slighter, smaller buyers can itself take the market higher. So who are these buyers who are able to take the market high? These are intraday or the players who are continuing the trend. These are not accumulated players. Their duty is only to defend their accumulated zone. Because after that, this is their profit. They added, they defended, they clearly showed that we are strong here, we are supporting these levels. Now it's duty of other short-term players to take the market high. So these are by the short-term players. They are accumulated players who are for longer time. Their duty is to defend their location. Now we are seeing that the market is dropped above to a positional high. Now what are we seeing? We are seeing a double rejection from the top. Are these sellers strong? Absolutely not. Why? See the kind of selling volume we are seeing. There is no absolute dead volume. You can see when the market has created a dip, here we saw, you see the buyer volume happening here. Buyer volume is shooting up again because they are defending. These are short term buyers who are defending, who want to continue the trend. So here we saw a good valuable buying, but the selling volume was less. So we are not finding any proper resistance or proper selling still after the market has rallied for 1,000 pips. So what now? Where are we now? Now, what are the opportunities for the upcoming session? There can be multiple scenarios. Let's closely see what are the multiple scenarios where we will get a better trade opportunity. But before that, this is not a location for you to scalp. This is a positional reversal location where we should be trying to grab some good swings, short swings or the moderate swings. These are the places where we can grow our capital. So let's see the scenarios which are possible at this location. First and foremost, now we know that the selling is from a weaker community. Now the market has kind of created a double top, which is for the price action or the lower community. What are we focused on? We are focused on this support and the 4,000 levels. Now, first scenario, which will be the best scenario for our positional trade? Market giving a dip below this level or holding up around this level or giving a dip here this level. If I find a proper major support happening this level, I will load up my longs again to create a higher high. My positional target is 4,200 piece. or minimum 4,200 because that is a valid responsive seller zone. We are no more finding any seller's resistance above or around this region. So that is the first scenario. Second scenario, market without giving a dip goes up and create a higher high. Then we might find a temporary or a smaller weaker seller community's resistance around 120 to 150, 400 to 120 to 400 to 150 zone. And if we find a resistance and again market find a dip, and we find a support anywhere above this level or above 4,000 level, again that is going to be second opportunity for positional longs. When and where will be the our positional short opportunity? That would be only and only below 4,000. When the market drops below 4,000, we are going to see another lower low, which would be below this low, 3950 or to 3,930 40 zones. But I am not expecting that for now. Now we should be focusing more on the long trade because market is clearly showing the accumulation is over and market is showing the bullish reversal. Bullish trend continuation. So these are the opportunities currently happening for today and tomorrow. I will keep you posted with the trade plans that we are going to execute. If you're new here, consider subscribing because every day I'm going to do market analysis and I'll be coming up with in-depth videos related to order flow, market profile, and price action that will be clearly helping you on your journey, no matter whichever trading system you are following. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next video.